Hi, my name is Donnie Berriger. I'm recording tonight from my YouTube channel. This is my fifth night before the council, and I've come in and I've spoken. I've given evidence from the military, from the CIA, from different branches, and I've yet to hear back from anybody. I've sent emails to each of the council people. I still haven't heard back. I even sent an email to Detective Donahue because this is fraud and deception, all right? It's being committed nationwide. It's more than just here in Watertown, all right? I believe the city has an engineering department. How easy would it be to do laser tests, to do tests, to see if my claims are true? What I want is an investigation into the fact that the earth is indeed flat and motionless. Okay? Does anybody here feel the earth moving? Does anybody? No, that's because the earth is motionless. All right? The North Star, that is motionless. It stays in the same position every night. All right? And all the stars move around the North Star. The sun, moon, and stars move above the earth. All right? There is no outer space. And you might be thinking, why is this guy saying there is no outer space? You have to understand that there's water above us held up by the firmament, and there's water below us. We have been tricked into believing CGI animation from NASA, from the media, from all sorts of outlets. They've programmed us from kindergarten all the way up through college that the earth, let me explain these speeds, what they claim. They're claiming a 1,000-mile-an-hour spinning orbit, all right? We're supposed to be going 66,000 miles an hour around the sun. We're supposed to be moving 500,000 miles an hour through the Milky Way, according to the Milky Way arm. Meanwhile, the whole universe is supposed to be expanding at the speed of light. Those speeds are ridiculous because you have to understand, if we're really spinning around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, don't forget, the sun is moving through space also. And we're supposed to be chasing it through space, but the North Star is in the same position every night. All right? The heavens declare the glory of God, and I know there's some good Christians in here that read their Bible. They might even go to church on Sundays. All right? This topic really isn't talked about too much, and most people have never even heard of this subject. All right? I've only known for 3 years. So what I want is an investigation. It is so easy to determine curvature of the earth if there's some. But on a clear day, we can see easily 40 miles. And if you use a telescope or something you can zoom with, you can see even farther from our park. All right? Their claims for what the curvature should be is unfounded. Science must be observable, testable, and repeatable. Listen, it's 2020. Can we go to the moon? Can we go into space? Or do they keep pushing it back decade after decade after decade? Most of you guys have heard about the fake moon landings. The reason why they fake the moon landings is because the moon is a light, it's translucent and transparent, it is some kind of plasma. It's not a solid surface that you can land on. The moon creates its own light. It's not reflecting the sun. And this is testable. You can test the light temperature that comes off the moon. Do you know that you can test the moon in full moonlight, it's cooler. But if you're in the shadow of the moon, it's warmer, which is the complete opposite with the sun. Because when you're in the sun, it's warmer, or in the shade of the sun, it's cooler. This is testable evidence. So I want an investigation launched into this, because this goes way bigger than just Watertown. This is nationwide, worldwide. All right? I would need an investigation into this. Or we have to go to court, or whatever process it is to get it in front of a judge, or whatever I have to do, because I will not back down from the truth. So I ask that there's an investigation launched into my claims that the earth is indeed flat and motionless. And if you don't believe me, pull out your phones right now and look up Google Earth. It's a cartoon until you get about where an aircraft can fly at high altitude and look down. They hide land from us. That if you look at the oceans on Google Earth, it's nothing. It's a bunch of blueness. They hide land from us. So I ask that you guys investigate this. Thank you for your time.